Hello, Mr. Alif. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm also doing fine, man. Thanks for asking. So, before we get to the overall interview, why don't you just introduce yourself to our audience?
Hi guys, my name is Ridzwan and I'm from Malaysia. That's all.
All right. So may I know about your trading experience, how it all started, and how is it going so far?
Basically, I'm start to trade during back in 2016. I joined trading because I influenced by my friend, and I saw a lot of my colleagues in university that joined trading, and I'm quite curious. They just opened through the apps, and I saw the blue and the red, and I'm asking why, what is this? And then he simplify what he's trading, and then I'm quite interested, and at that point I start to trading. But before 2016 to 2018, I'm quite on and off. It means when I have a leisure time, I'm trading, and when I'm in loss, for example, I just stop it. And then back in 2018, I saw one of my friend. He is quite successful, very successful in trading, and then I'm suddenly, he is also from my university friend. I'm totally interested, and then I joined his class. He is one of my gurus back then. And then start in February 2018, I start my whole journey as a full-time trader. And as a full-time trader, and at that time, I don't know about the prop trading, and I just use my own savings, and I start trading, but as a full-time, but it is quite hard because my equity is kind of limited, and because I have a good trading skills, there is one investor from Malaysia. He give me a quite big amount, and then from that he also need a profit target monthly. What is the rules? For example, I can trade only three pairs, three layers. I mean 3 and 3 at a time, and then I cannot lose in a single day more than 3%. And then for I still remember that I cannot lose maximum 50%. If I lost 15%, the fund will be taken back from me. That is the begin of my journey as a fund manager back in 2020 June to end of 2020. And then back in 2021, I discovered prop trading. As you guys know, the FTMO is the pioneer for this prop trading, and then I start trading on the prop trading at the FTMO, and I become a funded trader there. Only in a try, because I have an example, as I have an experience before this, and then for me, the prop trading rules is quite similar from what I have been trained before. And then I start to fully funded with the FTMO. At that time, it is only allow us to get 200k to account, and then I go on with MFF, and then the prop trading, and then until from now I discover you guys, and then currently I'm 300k funded with you guys, and I have managed to make, I think, 6 times payout. 5 from my 200k account, and then the other one from my 100k account. That's all.
You have been trading quite amazingly recently, and I have to say that recently the payouts that you've got, those were tremendous. So as down the way, you started trading in 2016, and then in 2018 you became a full-time trader, and then in 2020 you started trading with the prop firms. So down the line, along the way, what was the hardest obstacle for you to become a successful trader?
Basically, most of the traders, in their mindset, they want a holy grail technique, and then they jump from techniques to techniques. I also done that, but after that I found one of my gurus, and this guru is still now as my master in trading. There is Zuli Razak from Malaysia also. He also has a vast knowledge of trading. He is the one that brainwashed me that trading is not about technique. It's about your psychology. And then after that, I realized I go study, and from the research also, the main factor that affected the whole trading is psychology. That's weightage 80%. The technique just 20%. Therefore, I only focus on myself. That I think the biggest obstacle for me to go further is myself, because we as a human have a greed and have a fear, and we also need a confidence in order for us to execute the trades. That is, if we only rely on the technique, we cannot go further, I think. And also, if we have a systematic trading system, but sometimes if we not follow our trade plan, we also can also violate that account that we got. So in order to become a consistent trader, I believe that the main factor is ourselves, not the market. So I still reading a lot of psychological books such as Trading in the Zone, Market Wizards. For example, I think I got 5 books that I still reading every day. If not set up, I read books. That's the thing that guide me through this journey.
All right. As you are one of our most successful traders, can you share your trading strategy with our audience as well?
Yeah, of course. I'm using Elliott Wave. This technique is, if I can say, is one of the most difficult technique. And it is 6. You guys know that is a 6 pioneer trading. That is Dow, Elliott Wave, Gun, and the 3 other things I not remember. And Elliott Wave is one of the core. So you want me to share it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I share screen.
Sure.
Okay, you see it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm currently using Elliott Wave as my main system. If you guys know, I can share from Pain lah. Pain. You need to basic understanding of Elliott Wave first. Okay, Elliott Wave have a 5-wave motif followed by 3-wave corrective. For example, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then followed by 3-wave corrective. Okay, we as a trader, we need, for myself, for my belief, you guys need to set the belief. My belief is we need following the trend. Okay, the trend from the Elliott Wave is this one is a trend, and this one is the corrective. So I only trade on the corrective thing, and then I expecting the price will continue the trend. The trend also continue in 5-wave. Okay, inside the 5-wave, there is also, we call this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by ABC corrective, ABC or WXY. WXY. Okay, and then in wave 1, there is also 5-wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In 1 to 2 there is 3, and then 2 to 3 there is 5 waves inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one 3, and then 3 to 4 is 3, and then the last wave is 5. So I only trade at the corrective. That means I trade at wave 2, that I need to ride wave 3, the longest wave basically. Wave 4, the corrective, and then for the last wave. And also I will trade at the C, means the 2 in the up highest time frame. So from this is the basic, and the Elliott Wave, there is rules. The rules For example, wave 2. The rules is the wave need to retrace at least 38.2 and usually retrace 50%. So the rules from Elliott Wave for me is kind one of the best thing because it's really helped me to gone through the chart. Okay, for example, I solely focus on US30. You guys know is Dow Jones. It is a combination of 30 blue chip stocks from US market, and then the 30 stocks is combined to become a one indices. This is my favorite pair. It is not a pair. This is indices. So I solely focus on this thing because the US30 got a lot of volatility, especially during the US session time, and also I start trading on London Open to US Open. I'm not into the chart during the session. So as you said, I said before, I only trade in wave 4, wave 2 to ride the wave 3, and then I trade. That's the two thing. I trade on the corrective. I found ABC and then I trade at this thing and this thing. Okay, for example, this setup US30. If I want to go through the Elliott Wave, this session might be quite long, but I want to make it short. Okay, for example, this thing, I only trade at the ABC. I said ABC. As you guys can see, this is the marking from my gurus, and also this one I subscribe their chart. This one helped me a lot. These two things, and then I also charting myself. So you guys see here, I want to trade at the wave 4. So at this thing, I use the Fibonacci extension. Fibonacci extension, you need a 3 points. First point, second points, and third points. And then you get a zone. My zone entry is from 100 to 1618. The one is my entry and the 1618 is my stop loss. And then what I expect from these things, the price will go down here and then push back because I'm following the trend. As you can see, the trend is uptrend. So I trade on the corrective. And this one is the corrective. If this thing hit my stop loss, I will recount. In Elliott Wave, we need to recount because if this thing breaking the 1618, this one not the ABC, this one become 1, 2, 3, and then 3, 4, 5, and this one become a trend. This one if this one break lah. So this one 1, 2. If this thing break 3, 4, 5, and this become a bigger correction. Bigger correction. What I meant is become ABC and then another 5 leg below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it will continue the journey. Okay, from the Elliott Wave, I can get mainly I risk only 1%. The maximum loss that I take for challenge, I only risk 1%. For funded account, I only risk 0.5%. So on the funded account, I only aim for the scaling up. As you guys can see, my previous payout, I only make just about in your scaling up, you guys need 30%. 30% of you guys need 10% in 4 months.
Yeah.
My equity will increase 40%, right?
Yes.
So that is my main aim. I only need 2.5% per month and then I stop. I don't want overtrade. I don't want revenge trading. I don't want anything besides my system that affected my target. My solely target is scaling up. That's all. This is my plan. If you want to go further, you guys need to learn more about Elliott Wave. This is the strategy.
So you trade based on Elliott waves, and you basically execute trades while there are some sort of retracements, right?
Yeah.
So let's say, for example, is this the only thing you look for while executing a trade? Only this retracement, or there are other things as well, like the sessions or the volumes or a specific day or a specific pair? What are the things?
Mostly the US 30 session is very active in US Open. US Open in Malaysia is 9:30 p.m. at night on Malaysia time lah. And then it is very suitable for most of the traders because there are a part-time trader that work during the morning, so they can trade really well in the US 30 because it is 9:30. It is after the dinner, after family time. So Malaysia, I think Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, Thailand, they got a lot of advantage in time in US Open because 9:30 is very leisure time for us. So basically, I only trade the system. If the system said I have a setup on the London Open, I execute it. If the system said I got a setup on the US session, I execute. For me, time is not that important, but US session is very liquidized on US session.
All right. So as you're following Elliott Wave strategy, how come you manage your stop losses? What's your average stop loss?
My stop loss is here 161.8, and then the stop loss is not fixed. If for example, if the trend is big, for example like this. For example, I want to trade this thing. I have this one, I think. Okay, this one. I still remember this thing. Okay, for example, like I said, I use the Fibonacci expansion. Okay, this I need to trade the 3 points, and then this is my from 1 to 161.8 is my zone. As you can see, this thing just hit 1. This one just barely hit, and then the price fly.
Yeah.
So this is my stop loss, and then my risk reward is basically mostly 1 to 3, and then I just adjust my risk reward to this level. For example, this one I think got 1 to 2. 1 to 2.5 is okay. This one is almost 1 to 2.4. This one is quite big because it is a daily. Actually, it's a weekly time frame. So my stop loss is basically from what the chart has give us. What the chart give us. If the zone is big, so the stop loss will be big, but the reward also big. So for me, I just put a 1% risk here, and then I calculate what is the pips, what is the pip zone here. So I don't have a specific, like for example, gold 50 pips stop loss, EU 20 pips. I don't have that. I only focus on what the price gives us.
All right. So what does your risk management plan looks like? Whenever you are in the losing streak, let's say you are having 5 losses on a single week, back-to-back 5 losses. How do you manage with those emotions? How do you manage with those backlashes? How do you do so?
Yeah, I actually have my own rules. I have my own rules that I write every week. Every week I write my own rules because my mentor said to me, if you want to master your psychology, you need to write your belief. For example, my belief in trading. I said I need to use a stop loss. I cannot risk more than 1% per setup. I cannot. If I lose 3 times in a day, I just call it is a day, and I stop trading, and I stop charting, and I stop doing what is correlated with the trading. I just go. If I feel sleepy, I just go to sleep. If I suddenly want to go dinner with my wife, I just said, let's go. And then I'm a full-time trader. I also back in 2021 on, I think, December.
Mhm.
I have a 1.2 million funded account with the other prop firm. I violated most of it. What I do,
Right.
when I violate 1.2, I got 1.5 and 1.4 at the time. I violated 1.2 million in a month, and then I said to my wife, I cannot trade. I think I'm very lost confident. I think I lost confidence, and then I just asked my wife, let's go vacation. And I go vacation around the world for a month. I said I go to in Malaysia we got a Cebu, we got a Sipadan Island. We go to the island, and then we go to the Turkey, Saudi, and then after I back from the rest, I continue doing what I'm planning. So my advice, if we lose continuously, we should just stay the day, and then if our mental is ready for the next day, we start to trade back. It is better for us not to trade while we are in a bad emotional badly damaged, or otherwise we will intend to revenge trading or over trading or risking more because we wanted to recover what we lost. That I have gone through this, so currently I know how to handle myself.
All right. So, as you've said earlier, that you started prop trading in 2020, and
Yeah.
you have been a very good trader since then. So, what's the thing that motivated you to join FundedNext at the first place?
For the FundedNext, actually my friend tagged me on Instagram, and then I said, "Yo, this is the new prop firm." So I gone through your profile, and I saw you guys also publish at the Yahoo Finance, right? And then I saw you guys also give 15% bonus for the trader that got their first payout. And then I think, wow, this one is a big one, because for example, I funded 200k, I simply get 4.5k freely after I funded. So I think so I just grabbed this opportunity. But you guys only managed to have 300k account. I hope you guys can increase it a little bit more, like 600k, like the other prop firms.
We're planning to do so in the future.
Yeah.
So, Godspeed. And you have been enjoying your service for a while. You have been one of our most successful traders till now. So, you have mentioned a couple of things, like we got featured in Yahoo Finance, and you also liked our 15% profit share. We also have a dedicated account manager along with $4 million scale-up plan. So, among all these things, what's the thing you like most about FundedNext?
Okay, I have several prop firms.
Mm-hmm.
I compare your spread and your commission with the others. What I can say, your spread and commission is the lowest among them. That is the best thing that I like. And also, I mainly trade US30. There is no commission. That is the best thing also. That's why and also the process for payout is very fast. I get my payout within 12 hours. So in weekend also, in Saturday. So that is the two things that I like most on FundedNext.
All right. So, as our team always tries to deliver the best possible service to all of our traders, do you have something to say to the FundedNext team?
To the FundedNext team.
Yeah.
Okay. In my honest review for the FundedNext, I think the one thing that I the one thing that I least like about the FundedNext is their news trading. Because I understand that we cannot trade the news 2 minutes before and after. But if I entry before that and I set TP or SL, but unfortunately the news spike and hit my TP or stop loss, I still violated. That is the thing that you guys, I think, need to improve that. I can sure that you guys will be the top 3 firms if you guys manage to fix it.
All right. Thanks for your advice, and we will, as news trading is something that many of our users have requested to have some modification towards. So I think in the future we will certainly have some sort of modification. And as you are a prop trader and you are one of the most successful traders of FundedNext, do you have any tips or tricks that you'd like to share with all of our fellow traders around the globe?
Yeah. Okay. Firstly, you guys need to write what is your belief in trading. The belief is the thing that you guys trust, you guys will follow in your trading journey. For example, my belief, I can say I think I got my 5 belief. Okay, one of my beliefs is I need to calculate my risk before I take any trades. For example, my rules, I cannot risk 1%. And then also, you guys need to really believe the stop loss. The stop loss is not a loss, but it is prevent your account from violated. So you guys need to put a stop. You guys really need to put a stop loss, and then you guys, before you guys put any trading, you guys must have a trading edge. That is the strategy. This is three things you guys need to master: the strategy, the risk management, and your psychology yourself. If you guys manage to fix these 3 things, for sure you guys can become a fully funded at the FundedNext.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Ali, for having this conversation with us and sharing your valuable experience with our traders. And we hope to interview you in the future once again. And best of luck with your payout. Best of luck with your trading journey. Thank you, man.
Okay, thank you.
We just interviewed Mr. Ali from Malaysia, who is one of our most successful traders. We will be interviewing traders like this in the future as well. So, until then, stay safe and take care.